Everyone, welcome back to Louise Plus 10. Hope you're all well today, everyone. Welcome to any new subscribers. It's great to have you on board too. You might recognise me from Channel 4's Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners back in March 2016. I am Louise, I'm a mum of 10. I love a clean, organised home. So in today's video, we're doing it a bit different today. I'm going to take you around and show you things that people always seem to miss when they're cleaning. So yeah, I thought it'd be a bit different for you. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, so one more thing that I know for a fact people do forget. If your child has got a wooden bed, you need to take the mattress off once in a while and give all in between the slats a good wipe. Because in a minute you're going to see why. There is absolutely loads of dust accumulation on your child's wooden bed under the mattress, and it's something people don't think about. You know, they might change the bedding on a regular basis. If they see a little mark, they might wipe it. But when you've got wooden beds, or even the metal beds that have all got the slats on them, you will have a massive dust accumulation. So you do need to clean it, because if you don't, it can cause allergies with your children. If they've got asthma, it's not good for them, etc, etc. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean now. Okay everyone, so I'm really hoping you can see all this built-in dust. It really is bad. If you can't see it, I'm going to try and grab a load for you. Can you see it? It is really bad. So again, we need a damp microfiber cloth, and one by one we are going to give this a good clean. Now I haven't actually done this for a while, which is why it's really bad. But if you actually keep on top of it, and if you make this your routine when you're changing your bedding every week, you could literally just put the Hoover nozzle there and it'd probably get it straight off, because it's not going to be in-ground dirt, it's just going to be like surface dust. But if it does get as bad as this, I usually get my cleaning bucket, as you know, and I'll fill it up with hot soapy water. But as I'm just demonstrating this to you, I'm just using a microfiber cloth. But as you can see on the cloth, it is thick dust, because it's been left for a while. So all you're doing in between each one is you're just giving it a good wipe down, and then you will dry it with a dry microfiber cloth after. And once you've done this, you can just put the mattress back on and everything will be honky-dory, and you'll know that your kids' beds are nice and clean. Okay, so the second thing people tend to forget when they're cleaning is the artificial plants. So when I did Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners, there was a few comments when I was cleaning my artificial plants. People thought I was an absolute Fruit Loop. But believe me, if you don't normally clean your artificial plants or flowers, go to them now, take a look at them, and you will see the amount of dust and dirt that has actually accumulated on them. So if it's really bad ground in dirt, you're going to need a damp microfiber cloth and then a dry microfiber cloth. And all you're going to do is you're going to give it a bit of a wipe. I don't know if you can actually see the amount of dust on this plant, for instance, but it is pretty bad. You've got lots of dust on it. So you're just going to give it a damp wipe over, like so. And then you're going to give it a dry with a dry microfiber cloth. If you're just looking at a bit of a bit of dust, surface dust, because you do this on a regular basis, you'll just need a dry one, and you're literally just going to wipe it over. But honestly, don't be deceived by the fact it's just an artificial plant, because believe me, everything collects dust. So don't forget your artificial plants and your artificial flowers. Okay everyone, so another thing that people tend to forget, this applies mostly to pubs. So when I'm sat down on a toilet in a pub, you always have like a sanitary bin by the side of you. You know the scenario if you've been in a pub. And you also have a fixture on the wall, and it's a great big circle thing, and that's where your toilet roll is. The amounts of times that I sit on the toilet and I sort of look next to me, and the amount of dust on the toilet roll holder is horrific, and also on the sanitary bin that sits next to you. I don't know what it is, but every pub I go in, every restaurant, every cafe, whenever I vet out, I always see those things and it drives me bonkers. So if you want to know what your bathroom looks like or your toilet, I always say sit on the toilet as a guest, as if you would if you was in a pub or a restaurant. Just sit on the toilet, because it's at this level you tend to notice everything. So I will sit on my toilet and I will look around. I can see some dust in the shower cubicle. We don't use the shower, never have done in this side of the house. So with my window being open all the time, I often see little flies or things that may have landed in the shower tray. You're at the level where you can actually see everything, and I will sit here when I go to the loo and I'll be looking for things that other people might see. So that's a good tip for you. Don't forget to do these things. It's really, really important, and other people can see it too. One of the things that people always tend to miss when they're cleaning, if you actually do your paintwork, that's fair enough, you might not forget it, but cleaning paintwork like skirting boards and doors, etc., are really quite important, but people always tend to miss the tops of the door frames. Out of sight, out of mind, but do you know what? The amount of dust that does accumulate there, you'd be surprised. So if you don't normally do it, go and grab yourself a damp microfiber cloth, and all you need to do is wipe along the top of it, like so. And as you can see from the cloth, there is a little bit of dirt there. So it really does warrant doing. So don't forget the top of your door frames. Lots of people tend to clean their toilet, but I don't tend to see people sort of get right behind the back of the toilet and clean that. You wouldn't think that dust and dirt and wee and God knows what can actually accumulate down the back of the toilet, but it actually can. So if you've got a bad smell of wee and what have you going on in your bathroom, it's not just about cleaning inside your toilet, you have to clean on the outside too. So just by spraying some flash spray all around the back, giving it a good wipe down with a microfiber cloth. As I say, the amount of dust that actually does accumulate behind here, you would be quite amazed. So when you're cleaning your toilet, guys, I'm not saying do it every day, because I probably do that part of it a couple of times a week, but don't forget to get on your hands and knees and get into the nitty gritty of all behind and down the side of your toilet. Okay everyone, so another thing that people tend to forget is cleaning their lights, the light shades, the light, the light fixtures. Some people might decobweb them, because we all know that spiders like to lay their webs around lights and light shades, but they don't always actually clean them down. So that is really important, because not only do you get cobwebs inside your light shades, but you will always find dust and cobwebs on the outside of them too. So if you've got glass fixtures, it's a good idea to maybe get them down and actually clean them in hot soapy water occasionally, or if it's just like a light shade, it's a good idea just to give it a wipe down. So as you can see, I'm just using a damp microfiber cloth. I'm just literally demonstrating this to you, but if I was actually doing this properly, I'd be using, different microfiber cloths. As you can see, I'm sort of using the same one throughout the video because I'm just demonstrating to you. But the amount of dust that is actually falling off this is unbelievable. So there you go, just giving it a really good wipe down with a damp microfiber cloth will do the job nicely. So everybody, you might do your skirting boards at home and your paintwork, but sometimes I have noticed that people tend to forget to do the skirting boards directly under the radiators. That is because it's out of sight and it's out of mind and you can't see it. But you really do have to get right under and do your skirting board underneath the radiators, because there is absolutely loads of dust under there and loads of grime and loads of dirt. So next time you're doing your skirting boards, don't forget to get underneath and actually do them. And as you can see by the cloth, everybody, we have got loads of dust and loads of grime, so don't forget to do them. Okay everyone, and finally, one of the things that I feel people always tend to forget to clean is the actual black rubber all the way around your UPVC. So everyone, you know, might clean the UPVC, they might clean the windows on a regular basis, but this black rubber that runs all the way around your windows, I find on mine that they actually do get really quite grimy and they can get black mold around them, etc, etc. So again, what I would do is I would use probably some of the pink stuff or some cream cleaner. I would put some on a cloth and then I would put the cloth over my pointy finger like so, and then I would just sort of go all the way around the black rubber, giving it a really good scrub, and then afterwards I would dry it with a dry microfiber cloth. I just want to show you the dirt on the microfiber cloth that has just come off of that black rubber. So you might think it looks clean, it might look clean, but give it a go and you might find that it's not as clean as it looks. Okay everyone, we've come to the end of the video now. I hope you've enjoyed it. I thought it'd be something different, but there are tons more things that people forget to clean. People don't do the ovens, they don't do the tiles in the bathroom. There's lots more things. I could go on and on and on, but I find that that's the most sort of popular ones that people forget, should we say. So anyway, hopefully it might have taught you a thing or two. You might feel that, oh, actually, I don't clean those things and I'm going to go and do it now. And you'll feel so much better because the amount of dirt you're going to find would be phenomenal. You know, it's things we don't see. It's things that are out of sight, out of mind. Right, I'm going to head off, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.